Last time I checked.
Hello and welcome again to another edition of Sideline Chats. I'm your host, Tim Azevedo, along with my co-host, Rob Maltoni. How's it going?
We're back.
We are back. We missed last week because of work obligations. Mostly you, because I don't work that much.
Last week, we let the liquor talk.
Yeah, man, we got hammered. We got our guest producer, Chad, with us today. How you doing? Okay. We are going to go over our last picks of the week and take our shots. You lost again.
You notice Chad's rocking that Bengals jersey.
So
That's what happens when you beat the Cowboys.
Actually, I got my lock of the week. The Raiders, they covered against the Chiefs, and the only one you got right was the Bills.
Oh, this is from Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
I thought we did another one.
No, we didn't. Remember, you couldn't make it. So, anyways,
I
so yeah,
forgot.
I think you got the Bills one right. Yeah, because the Bill. Yeah,
Of course, I got the Bills one right.
that was the
Snow
only
Bowl.
one. So you get to take two shots.
No, that was a Snow Bowl.
Yeah. Salute. I think you can take two shots now. These are.
Yeah. These aren't the duck farts.
No, those were pretty bad.
You lose.
You good?
Yep.
All right.
This just gave me the motivation for better picking.
Yeah, you need to step it up, bud. You're like not doing good on your picks.
Well, you weren't doing too hot either. How many did you get right?
You know, it's funny you should mention that. My locks of the week have been in every single time we've done this.
So, see, you would be taking two shots.
Well, I know to pick my lock of the week. So.
Yeah.
Be
You're not
sure and
doing
hit
much
that
better,
subscribe and
bud.
like button so you can get notifications when we have another episode, which should be out every Friday now. That's what we're going to shoot
Yep.
for.
And the funny thing is, I told you, it wasn't on the episode, but I told you to put money on Denver. And which way did you
No, I
go?
went the opposite way, yeah. But
and guess what happened?
well, you didn't lose any money. I put my own money on it. So
I know, but
you're
I
still
told
getting paid.
No, but you didn't listen to the co-host.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well,
I
I'll
never
listen.
point you in the right direction, but
Yeah.
I
All
mean,
right.
according to my picks, I'm pretty bad.
So a few things happened. Crazy stuff in baseball. Max Fried signed 8 years, $218 million. The big news is Juan Soto, 15 years, $765 million to the Mets.
Will he still be able to play in 15 years?
Who knows? He'll be
He's not-
36 or 26.
He's
So he's
26 right now.
So he'll be 41,
42.
41 years old.
Sounds like a gamble still.
And I did the math, and I'm taking out, this is ridiculous, out of $765 million, I took out $365 million for taxes. So if he clears $400 million, he'll be making $50 a minute, 24/7 for 15 years.
So which deal would you rather have, the $50 a minute for 15 years or the Shohei deal?
Oh, the $50 a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Shohei deal could be nice.
Well, it
'cause-
says, yeah, so his here's the deal. This is the thing that pisses me off.
Enjoy your now $50 beers, New York.
Yeah, no, seriously.
50.
I think baseball has a problem. This is the deal. I think it's baseball's going to become unwatchable because things are going to be so expensive. There's no cap, so they're going to be able to pay these guys whatever they want. Shohei's deal, he's getting $2 million for 10 years.
Yeah.
And then after that, he's getting $68 million for 10 years.
See, but to me, that's a better deal. To me, that's a better deal though, because if you go somewhere where they don't tax your income,
It's a better deal. It's an amazing deal. Anybody should take that. But the problem is none of that money, like the $2 million a year, that doesn't go against their cap. So they can
but-
afford to pay anybody anything. I
Yeah.
think they should not be able to.
it catches up to. I heard the Dodgers have like $1 billion.
The payroll.
Yeah.
No, $1 billion in
When all of
back.
them start kicking
In back
Yeah.
like money that's pushed out, whatever they call that.
Yeah.
Deferred.
Yep.
So I think they actually should come up with a no deferral rule. So it just, NFL's got it right. They have a hard cap.
Yep.
And everybody has the same amount of money to play with. It doesn't matter if you're the Panthers or the freaking
Well, it just
KC.
this is the problem. It makes teams like the A's
Yeah.
that don't want to spend any money, and then you got a team like the Dodgers. The Mets literally told Juan Soto's agent, "I will pay you whatever. If you show me an offer," and I think he said he was going to go like $5 or $10 million above it.
Yeah.
And just to me, you're pricing the tickets are going to be outrageous to go see them. So you're pricing the average fan who you're watching right here on this podcast
I just think
out of going to a
it's
game.
just going to be unwatchable because you're going to have all these teams just buying up all these players, and nobody's going to have a chance to have a great team. So, there's parity in the NFL. Every team has a chance,
Well, that's what.
except for the Cowboys.
See, but the MLB just does everything wrong though. Look at the NFL. Look
Yeah.
at their free agency period.
Yep.
There's a signing every hour.
yeah.
Everybody signed. There's a hard cap. It's more competitive, minus the referees and the Chiefs. But that's beyond the point. But it makes it easier to watch. And then even basketball, they have the luxury tax.
Well, baseball has a luxury tax, but everybody just pays it.
Yeah.
It's like 20% over the first year, 30% over the second year, and then 50% over the third year. All that money goes to the teams that suck, which is crazy to me. They need to get rid of the deferral payments, and they need to have a hard cap because baseball is just too far away from a good team and a bad team.
Well,
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Hey,
well, as a former A's fan.
Yeah. But then they're just riding the coattails of all these good teams because they're getting all this cap money that they get to spend with.
Stadium price went up on them too now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just due to the delays and everything, it's getting higher.
Well, that's
higher
what happened with
costs.
COVID is all these buildings just like tripled in price for all the supplies and stuff like that.
Right.
So
And then another interesting thing, somebody brought it up on Bleacher Report. How much do you think Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire would get as free agents today?
Oh, good God.
well, Barry Bonds was a big deal, so he'd probably be the
billion?
first. He'd probably be the first
Are
billionaire.
steroids allowed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No,
We're shooting up.
Yeah, we're not.
We don't.
We don't
Hey, we
discriminate.
don't discriminate.
No,
Do your
yeah,
drugs.
come
We're
on.
shooting up.
Yeah,
Bonds would be unreal.
Yeah. No, it'd be a
And
billionaire.
Billion dollars.
And he would never play the field, and he would only hit everything.
Yeah. Well, no. If there was
And
a
his contract was $150 million.
yeah.
And that was the biggest contract ever. Oh no, and then
Well, no, but just to put in perspective, Willie Adames signed 180, right? Or
Who?
he's the new Giant shortstop
Okay.
from Milwaukee, but he just signed 180.
Yeah.
Okay, so Willie Adames and then Barry Bonds signed what 110,
150.
150.
Yeah. And everybody thought it was weird. The shortstop for was Texas Rangers and went to the Yankees.
Oh, A-Rod.
A-Rod. He was $250 million, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, $250 million!"
Jeter.
Oh
Jeter was
yeah.
another one.
Oh yeah.
Any other good signings that you see?
Yeah, we had Blake Snell since our last episode.
Yeah.
He went to the Dodgers.
They can have that guy.
5 years, $182 million.
You know who else is joining him as an L.A. Dodger from the San Francisco Giants?
People?
They just
It's
because
deferred money.
The deferred money.
Blake-
they're only paying Shohei $2 million a year.
Yeah.
Blake Snell has deferred money too.
That's ridiculous. Well, I mean, it's the way to go. If they can do it, just do it, and then you can just buy everybody up.
Because they have the money in 10 years.
All right, I'm going to move on to.
Hold on. There's one other signing.
Whoa.
Michael Conforto is now a Dodger.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yes.
I'm
I
getting
don't
close
care.
to not watching baseball.
I'm getting close to watching baseball again because if Corbin Burns is the San Francisco Giants tonight, this is Wednesday. I'm gonna be a very happy man.
Yeah. Okay. So that's now we have one more guy, but we still need
And
an
then
outfielder.
there's another rumor that we might be trading for some cat named Tucker. I
Okay.
forget his first name from the
yeah.
Astros.
Nobody cares. Nobody knows who he is. It's like
He's
all
great.
these big guys
He's
are
hit
going.
30 home runs.
It's
last
so
season.
stupid. Like the Giants aren't even in this thing anymore. They're like the fourth largest
In
payroll, and they
Posey
don't
we-
have
in
anybody.
Posey we trust.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
What if we hold
Now,
on?
this is
hold
so
on.
stupid.
But
I'm
hold
getting
on.
upset now.
Tim's
Okay.
choosing violence.
Okay.
We're
today.
supposed to be happy about this, and now you're getting me all
Well,
upset.
Hold
I
on.
hate the
Hold on. So you're telling me if we get Willie Adames, which we already have,
Right.
and we go out and get Burns, so now we have two number ones, and then we go out and Pete Alonso's a free agent still.
You know what we need? I'm going to tell you right now what we need. The Giants need to be like somewhere in the top 5 of what is it? When runners are in scoring position.
Oh, it just
Come on, they're
Yeah.
on the bottom of the list. I get tired of watching bases loaded with no outs, and then they get out of the inning with nothing.
Well, that's
They need to know how to hit a freaking base hit. Just slap it. Just choke up and hit it over the shortstop's head.
just slap it,
You know what I'm talking about?
right, Chad?
Yeah.
Like Saturday, just slap it.
This is going to be fun. We're going to have fun when baseball starts. This is going to be amazing.
No comment.
All right, let's move on.
We're
before
moving on. This is
before Tim has an aneurysm over here.
I'm going to try this little news segment. News that nobody cares about.
Oh, I like this.
How do you like this? First of all, LSU,
Can you-
Brian Kelly.
Can you move your beer real quick?
Oh, you need to read it?
I want to see what we're talking about.
LSU Brian Kelly gets on there and he starts this rant saying that his job is super hard now. He says that NIL, which is name, image, and likeness, is killing college football and that all the kids are just playing for the money. Problem with that? Brian Kelly makes $9 million a year as a college coach.
I hate this NIL stuff.
Oh my God, it's so dumb.
See, but that's been the messed up part about college football, and I think the kids deserve their
They do,
NIL deals
absolutely.
because the problem is the colleges are making money off of these kids.
the problem I see with it,
Huge money.
the
lot.
problem that I see with it though is that the kids aren't staying at the college, so they're just getting a better offer and jumping all over the place. I think they need to come up with contracts to where these kids say,
No, but
we'll give you $1 million a year if you stay for 1 year.
But you
We'll give
can't-
you $2 million
Yeah.
if you stay for 2 years.
But my problem is you can't blame a kid like that.
No,
'cause
not at all. They're making their money because a lot of these people aren't
Hunter.
going.
Hunter from Colorado.
No, but what happens like Jahmyr Gibbs' situation where he got stuck behind a really good running back and he
Well,
had to transfer.
Not only that, but like the guys
If
you
you're
don't
not
even
getting
know
playing
about,
time-
the guys you don't even know about, this is like their only chance to make
Yeah.
a lot of money, and then they're just going to go in the corporate world. They're not playing sports anymore.
Well,
so-
it's. I mean, football's a very violent sport.
Okay. Well, I
Ask Tua.
mean, every moving on. 2025 WNBA has an expansion team.
Yes.
The Golden State Valkyries. Did you
Yes.
know that?
E40 announced
Nobody
the draft.
cares.
Hey, E40,
Nobody cares.
40 water.
2026 expansion is Toronto Tempo. Okay,
Why did they just call?
nobody cares
why
about.
did they just call them the Toronto Drakes?
that would be. Oh yeah.
It would sell out every night.
You know, Laura's gonna be.
Laura would be there.
Laura's gonna be their number one fan.
Yeah.
Belichick interviewed for the North Carolina job.
Yeah, I think he's his.
Why?
I think he's into college girls. The
Well,
girl
I
he's
heard-
with
yeah.
right now is like 24.
I know that's what the joke is. Like part of his contract going to be his girlfriend gets a free ride to college.
Yeah.
UFC 310, the main event.
So, Chad, how did UFC 310 go? I heard you watched a lot of it
It
Saturday.
went good.
It was a pretty shitty card though, right?
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, like
And
the
that's
main
a-
event, the
that-
guy that was fighting, Asakura,
yeah.
never fought in the
Pantoja.
UFC, and he had a chance at a belt.
Yeah, but he's a badass from Risen out in Japan.
How often does that happen though?
Not ever.
It's just
Not-
because that weight class sucks. It's the Mighty
well,
Mouse weight
that-
class.
That was part of it. Pantoja has fought the top two guys below him 3 times now.
Okay.
apiece, and he's just cleared out the division. So they found Asakura, who I thought would perform better, but Pantoja's a badass, and now
Yeah.
he's moving up to 155.
All right.
So that's the last event for UFC of the year,
Last
correct?
pay per view. There's a fight night this week.
Okay, cool.
They have a slap battle again.
Those are fun to watch.
I really like getting drunk and watching those.
No.
Yes.
Last week was kind of crazy, talking about the Trevor Lawrence hit. How do you feel about that? The Texans, Aziz Ashir, what was that?
Aziz Al-Shair.
Ashir.
Coming from a Bengals fan who used to have Vontae Burfict,
Yeah.
it looked like Burfict. And then I've seen highlights.
It was like his forearm went up, like he was just like,
Yeah.
Slamming
there's
him to the
a
ground.
highlight running around of him being dirty in other plays, a lot like Burfict. So
Yeah.
I was gonna post it, but it's just kind of easier if I just preface it by saying like the coach was trying to stand up his back up his players, saying that it wasn't dirty, and he had good points, but it was the wrong points. He was saying, quarterbacks pretend like they're going to slide or pretend like they're going to go down.
yeah, well, Brady
Trevor
even
Lawrence
came
was
out
not pretending that he was going down. He was sliding.
Well, this is the
on
this,
his ass.
I think this is the easiest way to get around it because of the guys that want to pretend to slide. I'm not saying Lawrence was doing it. You know what I mean?
Holmes.
No, but there was
I'll say names.
No, but you do
He
you
just put the ball down right when they start to slide, right?
No, do you remember Geno Smith when he got knocked out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just make this easy. Instead of if you're a quarterback you're only a quarterback while you're in the pocket. If you go outside the pocket, you have to make a football move. Just dive.
Oh, yeah.
If he dove head first, there would have been no problem. Trevor Lawrence would have finished the game. Where I see Aziz went wrong is when he put his arm up.
When he drove him to the ground.
No, it was it was the arm with the brace.
Oh, yeah.
When he put his arm right in that guy's, right in his head pretty much, that's uncalled for.
Yeah.
But you're putting the defender, I mean...
Even Brady came out. He made a comment.
Yeah, you're putting a defender in a you're putting a defender in a shitty spot because it's a. I mean,
especially at the speed they're running.
Yeah, Alshair was a linebacker for
Shanahan was trying to defend the thing, saying, when you drop your hips and you start to try to hit a guy before he starts to slide, it's hard to lay up.
Yeah.
But he said these guys need to learn to just keep going through, but dive over the guy.
Jump.
Yeah.
And I like that too. But it's
another problem is you can't hit anybody below the knee now. It's hard to tackle these guys.
It's getting pretty bad. You see, every week there's another quarterback that's taking up sword fighting.
Well, just to me, if he would have just led with his shoulder like a normal tackle without the arm, he probably wouldn't have got suspended. But then he got up and fought the whole team. You can't do that either. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
Not going to spend too much time on college football. I just wanted to go over last week's upset, the game. It was Michigan and Ohio. Did you see that game? That was so badass. Mm-hmm. Michigan was 5-6, and they beat Ohio State. On their own field. And then there was a huge brawl afterwards because Michigan took their flag and tried to put it in the field.
I heard
tried to do a TO move on Cowboys.
Both schools got fined $100K.
Yeah, but
that's
who did that last though?
What's that?
The planted the flag on Baker Mayfield.
Oh yeah,
and that's why Bosa. I don't know the first time Bosa played against Mayfield.
Yeah,
Bosa got a strip sack or something, right before halftime, and he did the whole. And then planted a flag.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But I heard...
Again, he ran the whole field length, too, to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but apparently Ohio's still in the playoffs after that loss, but they're playing Tennessee. on
Top 8 teams now, that's why.
Okay.
They dropped all the way to
And
8.
then a cool note I heard about... Well, not cool, but I guess some legal person, either the governor or somebody in Ohio... is making that a law that you cannot plant a flag. You'll be arrested.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's going to work.
If you don't want them to plant a flag on your home field, guess what you need to do?
Yeah.
What do you need to do, Chad?
What?
If you don't want T.O. to dance...
Win.
Yeah. Don't let them win.
Yeah. Simple.
Do you want to go over the
shout out to Mark Carlin, go blue, by the way.
Okay.
Because we're both Michigan fans.
Yeah,
so
I told him about he was so excited about that win.
Do you want to argue about your top 5 power rankings?
No, let's go over what
I really want to fight you.
Let's talk about this.
I want to punch you right in the mouth. I want to punch you right in the mouth.
All right, we're going to go Week 15.
That is wrong,
okay.
Wrong, and wrong.
Starting tomorrow, which is Thursday, the game will all be over when I get this posted. It's going to be the 49ers. I'm sorry, the Rams at the 49ers. And the Rams are the underdog, +3.
Yep. I'm not betting on this game, but if I was, I would probably take depending on the injury report, if Bosa's back, I'm taking the Niners +3.
Yeah, and then the funny thing about did you see that Debo thing that he posted saying that he's not getting the ball enough, and what can he do if he doesn't get the ball? And then they came out saying he statistically has the most dropped balls on the team.
I'll tell you what I'll tell you what happened to Debo.
What's that?
He changed his number from 1 to 19, and I guess he forgot how to catch the goddamn ball when he changed his number.
Well, I mean, it's just you guys.
Debo, I'll tell you this. It's a hot take. Debo will not be a San Francisco 49er.
I think he was
2025.
I think he was just starting his quest to be on a different team by posting that.
Or
he took down that post, but yeah. You guys can't pay. You got to pay either a quarterback or him. So
when are these guys going to need? Everybody in the NFL that wants to type on X, give Kevin Durant a call, and he'll hook you up with a burner account.
You guys bad.
Yeah. Or Green.
Yeah,
all right,
Draymond
did it too.
The 10 o'clock games on Sunday. We got the Ravens at the Giants. Ravens, huge favorite.
Not betting on them.
It started at 14.5. It's up to 16 points
Not betting
now.
on them. I would almost take the Giants.
That's crazy. We got Jets at the Jags.
The Toilet Bowl.
Jets are a favorite. Nobody's going to watch that game. Nobody really cares, and it's meaningless to everybody. Cowboys are the underdog at at the Panthers for some reason.
No, you wrote that wrong.
No, that's correct. The Cowboys are still an underdog.
No way.
Washington at the Saints. Washington is almost or more than a touchdown favorite, 7.5.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that one? That's a pretty good game. At the Saints,
I like the Saints with the points.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's going to be a field goal. One touchdown game. That 7.5 is killing me.
Yeah,
tease that down to 6.5 and tease the over up.
But you're not betting this week.
I am betting.
Oh, okay.
Just not on these clowns.
All right. Cincinnati at the Titans.
See, I will roll with Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's a 5-point favorite.
So got to win by a touchdown. Yeah.
Chiefs at the Browns. Chiefs are a 4.5 point favorite, and that should be
cover it.
That should be really. I don't know. The Browns are a really good team. At the Browns,
we'll see.
4.5 points.
Guess what you do with that one? Pass.
Yeah. And then here's the game I feel this is the most important. Dolphins at the Texans. This is for the Dolphins season. They need to win, and they are an underdog.
Oh, you're kind of in the same position as my Niners.
No, your Niners are done.
Nope.
Dunsky.
We have an 8% chance, Tim.
Well, you know what's going to really happen?
There's a chance.
Next week is going to be the Niners and the Dolphins, so that's going to be a crazy
game. Don't come to the Azevedo house. These guys will be fighting.
I'm gonna come.
The 1 o'clock games, we've got the Pats at the Cards. Nobody cares. Pats are 6-point underdog. Bills at the Lions. What a freaking game. Bills
Mafia all day.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Bills and the points. Let's go.
At Detroit.
Let's go.
Wow.
No.
Bills. That. I think the Bills are probably like a 3.5 point favorite. They have them at 2.5.
I don't think the Lions can keep up with the Bills.
Did you see what the over is?
out.
It's the biggest over on that list, 53.5. That's going to be a shootout.
I'm going to take the Bills and the over.
And this is how bad we are at this. Remember at the beginning of the season when we said the two major teams that were going to suck this year, the Vikings and the Bills? Look what we got up there on the top 5 teams. Isn't that crazy?
Well, things were said. Stuff was done. Trades were made.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper to the Bills.
Yeah.
You know?
The 5 o'clock game, we got the Packers at the Seahawks. Those are both playoff implications. Packers.
Did you just skip over one?
Oh, the Steelers and the Eagles. I'm sorry. That's going to be another crazy game.
Yeah.
We got Steelers 5.5.
I see a lot of good bets.
Man, Steelers are 5.5 point underdog at the Eagles. I mean, I know they're in Philly, but Steelers are a really good game.
Yeah.
What do you think?
They've been playing tough all year.
Yeah.
I think you take the Steelers and the points.
The Steelers are 10-3.
Ever since they stopped doing the quarterback by committee, by committee.
Do you think they can stop Barkley?
No one.
No one can stop him. Yeah.
If there's a team that could,
See.
Speaking of that, do you think he's up for most valuable player this year? I mean, they always call a quarterback, but
I don't know. I think it's going to be tough to beat his. I think it's going to be tough.
Josh Allen. Josh Allen,
especially after last week.
I think
6 touchdowns.
I think Allen, and then the other one you have to look out for too, and is what's his name in Baltimore?
Lamar
Jackson. Yeah. Well, they kind of.
He's always in the top.
Well, isn't Saquon close to breaking the rushing record? If he gets that'd be hard to deny.
No, but it was the same thing last year. McCaffrey had a hell of a year. And he got Offensive Player of the Year, and Lamar. The quarterbacks always win it.
Yeah.
Coach of the Year, I think, is definitely going to what's his name?
The Lions.
Yeah. Dan Campbell.
Yep.
I think it's his name, right?
Yep.
Campbell.
So the 5 o'clock game, we got Packers at Seahawks. Crazy game. I said,
-3. I'll take that.
Yeah. Monday night, for some reason, there's 2 football games again. They're doing that bullshit. We got the Bears at the Vikings. Nobody cares. Vikings are only
whatever the spread is.
Wow, the Vikings are only a 7-point favorite in that game. And then rounding it out, we got the Falcons. There is a Monday night. Oh no, that is Monday night. Falcons at Vegas.
Falcons are -4.
Yeah, they're a 4-point favorite.
I thought the Raiders quarterback was hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just those are recently updated. So I don't know what's going on.
You're good.
So let's see here.
All right, before we get into the picks of the week, let's go over Tim's power rankings.
Power rankings, top 5 power rankings.
You're getting punched in the face right
Number
after this.
Honorable mentions. We got the Steelers at 10-3 and the Packers at 9-4. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
6 and 7.
Yeah.
Steelers are doing really well. They're the
unexpectedly big
overachievers
Yeah.
of the year right now. I didn't even think they were going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Number 5, we got the Bills at 10-3.
I want to give an honorable mention too for the Broncos. They're sneakily having a pretty good season themselves.
Yeah. Okay. I can go with that. But
Sneaky.
Okay, number
and
5.
the Redskins, honestly, too. The Redskins were off to a good start. They kind of shit the bed lately, I think.
Kind of like the Dolphins.
You guys shit the bed once, too, and knocked themselves unconscious.
Yeah. All right, we got the Bills, number 5. They're 10-3.
Wrong.
Having a great season.
Wrong.
You don't think they should be number 5? You think they should be higher than that?
Yeah, number 2.
Wow.
I'd put them above the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs are number 5.
Chiefs are number 5.
Barely winning.
Yeah, the Chiefs are number 5.
They're winning.
Yeah, they are.
Barely.
They're winning.
If that ball bounced the other way, we would not be
Dink.
having this
Right
conversation.
off the goalpost. I know, but they're barely winning.
They're not going to Buffalo and beating Buffalo. And Buffalo is going to go into Arrowhead and make it, what did they call it? Burrowhead?
The problem is they're not
Yeah.
going
Wow.
they're not going into Buffalo because they have a better record, so they're going to have home field advantage. That's the problem with this.
Well, how many weeks are left?
This is 15. There's 3
4.
weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, they could lose the next 3 games, and Buffalo could win the next 3 games.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
All right, so
Number 3, I've got the Eagles, 11-2.
disrespectful. Number 4, we have the Vikings at 11-2.
Oh my God. You're really upset about this Chiefs thing.
I am.
Okay, well, let's not put the Chiefs on the list then.
They're off the list.
They're off the list at 12-1.
They're number 5. I'm
Okay.
serious. They're number 5.
So you got Bills, Vikings, Eagles. I'm sorry. You have the Chiefs, Bills,
No,
Vikings,
no,
Eagles.
You're wrong again. I have the Chiefs, Vikings, Eagles, Bills, Lions.
Wow. Okay.
And I would love to see a Bills Lions Super Bowl. That would be my dream Super Bowl right now.
The Bills and the Lions.
Yes.
Are we on agreement that the Lions are the best team in football right now?
I think it's between them and
And the Bills?
the problem is that NFC playoff picture. I think for sure whoever comes out the AFC is going to be a lot healthier.
Yeah.
Just due to the fact of, I mean,
the Lions.
The Lions are hurt.
They are
They're
their
hurt a
defense
lot.
is just completely wiped out right now, but
Yeah.
they still don't even look like they're struggling.
I think that goes back to coach.
Yeah.
Next man up with that attitude of his.
well, and that guy has balls of steel.
Yeah.
Going for it
That
on
guy-
4th down in their own, like the 25-yard line of their own. That was
Tim, do you not remember against the Cowboys when he went for it like 10 times,
Oh, yeah.
4th and goal?
yeah, but he sticks to it, and we'd be
I can
talking
respect
about
that.
a different team if they weren't. They're converting,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
But honestly, I mean,
Without a tush push.
I think
They're
it's gonna
going
be
for it.
I think it's gonna be a dogfight, the Lions and the Eagles
Oh,
to make it to the Super Bowl.
absolutely.
And my question is, can the Lions do enough to stop Barkley, and can Jalen Hurts shit the bed, or is he gonna shine?
Yeah. All right, you ready for our picks of the week, and then
Yeah,
end this thing?
let's do it.
Picks of the week.
Dun dun dun.
All right, you want to go first since you lost?
Problem is, this is just shit to
It's
pick from.
well, it's a lot. It's pretty easy. I got mine written down.
I'm gonna steal one of yours.
There's one's hands down. I can see.
I'm stealing yours right now.
Okay,
I'm taking the Fins +3.
you're taking the Fins +3.
Yep.
I like that. I actually think the Dolphins are going to win outright because they need to win,
Yeah.
and the Texans don't really need to win.
Well, C.J. Stroud shits the bed every
Yeah,
other fucking week.
he throws a lot of interceptions. He just kind of throws it up there. But
And guess who they're without? Their starting linebacker.
okay, I'm going with. This is just a tried and true. Chiefs have not covered all year. I don't think they're going to cover this week. Browns over the Chiefs, and they're at the Browns.
Okay.
Browns plus 4.5. Chad, how do you feel about that one? What? What? 4.5
see.
points?
We'll see.
It was 3.5. It moved up to 4.5 for some reason. So
All right, my second pick.
Yeah.
I'm locking in. I'm rolling with Burrow -5.
-5.
I'll take Burrow.
Okay.
I like it.
Cincinnati over the Titans.
And
At the Titans.
I'm telling you guys right now, I'm probably gonna lose this one because every time I do anything with the Bengals, I shit the bed and I want to kill Chad.
My pick is going to be the Steelers at the Eagles.
All right.
Steelers plus 5.5. They're a 5.5 underdog.
Oh.
How do you like that one? Yeah, you wish you would have picked that one.
No, I don't.
Now for your lock of the week.
Shit.
2 shots.
This is worth 2 shots. Which one are you going to get wrong?
It should be exponential. So
Actually,
next week
hold
is
on.
4.
You're going to backtrack?
Yeah, take Cincinnati off the docket. I'm
Okay.
going Packers -3
Packers minus
at Seattle.
3 at Seattle. I like that, actually. That's a
Yep.
good pick.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's fine.
I never lie on lock of the weeks, but this is just a rough week.
Okay, so what's your lock of the week going to be?
My favorite. I'm taking Sam Darnold, Vikings,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all
plus 7 points.
I love that.
And I'll slam that over.
My lock of the week, this is going to be ridiculous. You're already reading it. My lock of the week is going to be the Panthers over the Cowboys.
Dude, I almost wanted to say Cowboys +3.
No way.
But
no way.
I'm
The
not betting
Cowboys
on
are
the Cowboys.
The Cowboys are just so crappy right now. Nobody like
shit
that?
the bed.
You like my lock of the week?
Risky
Panthers?
again.
They were-
You might be taking 2 shots next week.
You know
buddy.
what? I'm gonna get all 3 of mine right, and everybody's gonna put money on my 3 picks. They're gonna.
Don't do that.
We're not professionals.
This is not financial advice. Seek professional help for any financial
First time
decisions.
in the history of being a 49ers fan, I was sitting here with Tim watching the Bills
rooting
game.
against the 49ers.
No. Watching the
Oh.
Bills game, right? And we put the bet in, and I know the Niners can't play in the goddamn snow. So we're watching the game, and it was like a field goal, touchdown,
Mm-hmm.
field goal, miss, touchdown. And we had the over, so we're just like, yay, score, let's score. And I had told my wife she had to wait until we got up by 6.5, and
So
we
you-
hit the over.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a good win.
That was a good one.
Alrighty, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Be sure and hit the like and subscribe button for all the updates.
Hopefully by the time you put this podcast out, you can edit this part out if it's not true. Corbin Burns to the Giants.
Oh, I love it.
Let's go.
It's going to happen. Yeah, guys.
I'm calling it 8 years, 260 million.
Chad, thanks for being there and producing and making sure everything's working properly.
Chatty, aka Jamie,
Jamie, we haven't called
with the
Jamie all day.
Jamie with the double D's.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Later.